Kumusta na? Ang tagal nating walang discussion. We've been busy for so long. I'm so sorry, but thanks for patiently waiting on our next topic. So, here it is. Our topic for today is properties of real numbers. So, ano ba yan? Ano ba yan? Sabi dito, real numbers have several key properties that govern how they behave under arithmetic operations. So, what are those? Number 1, closure property, commutativity, associativity, identity elements, and the inverse elements. So, mag-start na tayo sa closure property. Sabi dito, when you perform an operation on two elements within the set, the result is also an element of that same set. Example, the sum of two whole numbers is also a whole number. So, yung 6 whole number, you add it sa 5 na whole number din, the result, 11, is a whole number. So, close lang siya sa whole numbers. Ganon. And then, next is, integers naman. The product of two integers is also an integer. So, 7, an integer, times negative 3, which is also an integer, is equals to negative 21, which is also an integer. Tama. So, close lang siya sa integers. Walang lumagpas, hindi nakaalis. Close na close lang siya sa integers. Pero para mas maintindihan nyo, meron ako ditong non-example. Ayan. For a non-example, the set of natural numbers under the operation of subtraction is not closed. So, ito, 2 is a natural number. Minus 6 na natural number din is equal to negative 4. Pero, yung negative 4 is not a natural number. It's an integer. So, hindi yan close. Tama. So, mas maganda kung mababalikan nyo yung topic natin about classifying numbers. Ilalagay ko yung link sa comment later para kung nakalimutan nyo na mababalikan nyo. So, yon. Yan yung ating closure property. So, next. Commutative property. Commutative property is, this applies to both addition and multiplication. It means that the order in which you perform the operation doesn't change the result. So, example, eto, A plus B is equals daw sa B plus A. Diba? Commutative. Actually, ang commutative, diba, parang galing yan sa word na commute. Ibig sabihin, to move around, you change place. Ayan, nag-commute. Kahit mag-commute man, mag-move man sila ng place, hindi daw magbabago yung result. So, 2 plus 3 ay equal daw sa 3 plus 2. Ayan. And then, for multiplication, we have A times B equal din daw yan sa B times A. So, example, 6 times 2 equal daw yan sa 2 times 6. Yan ang ating commutative property. Even if you change the place, you move around, it will not change the result. Another property is the associative property. It means that when you have 3 or more real numbers, the way you group them for addition or multiplication doesn't affect the outcome. So, associative, from the word associate, meaning you group, you bring together. So, kahit daw i-grupo mo, hindi daw maapektuhan yung outcome. Sa example natin, for multiplication, the first, ginrupo natin yung A times B, di ba? May parenthesis, times C, parent, equals daw yan sa A times, nasa kabila naman yung parenthesis, nasa kabila naman yung ating ginrupo, B times C. So, kahit daw, the way you group them for addition or multiplication doesn't affect the outcome. So, ito example natin for addition. Yung A plus B naman yung ginroup natin, plus C, equals pa rin daw yan sa A, plus, parenthesis, and open and close parenthesis, B plus C. So, the grouping, again, the way you group for addition or multiplication doesn't affect the outcome. Yan yung associative property, the grouping. Okay? And then, distributive property. Oh, ito yung alam na alam natin. I-distribute lang talaga, di ba? This property links to multiplication and addition or subtraction. It states that multiplying a number by a sum or difference is the same as multiplying the number by each term in the sum or difference and then adding or subtracting the results. So, eto mas madali intindihan sa example. So, for multiplication over addition, so, yung A times, open and close parenthesis, B plus C, equal daw yan sa A plus B times, A times B plus A times C. So, dinistribute mo lang. Ayan, yung A. Yung A times. Actually, yung A times yung dinistribute natin. A times B. Ito yan. Ito pa rin yung plus. A times C. Ayun, dinistribute lang natin. Dinistribute natin yung A times sa B at saka yung A times sa C. At syempre, copy natin yung operation. So, yun daw ang distributive property. Paano naman pag multiplication over subtraction? So, same lang. Naging subtraction lang yung, yung addition natin kanina. So, ito pa rin. I-distribute pa rin natin siya sa B. So, A times, dinistribute sa B. Minus pa rin yung A times, dinistribute sa C. Ayun, ang distributive property. Dinistribute lang talaga natin siya. Yan yung actually lagi kong naaalala. Kasi nga, di ba? Nandun na sa word no? Distributive property. Okay. And then, ano naman yung identity elements? So, eto daw yan. Additive identity. So, sabi dito, adding 0 to any real number doesn't change the number. So, 0 is the additive identity. So, any real number. Tapos, inad natin yung 0. Hindi daw magbabago yung number. Halata naman, di ba? Di ba? 6 plus 0 is equals to 6. 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. So, 0 is our additive identity. Kahit anong number, dagdagan mo ng 0. Hindi daw mababago yung number. Tama naman, di ba? Ayan. Yun yung additive identity natin ay 0. Pero meron din tayong multiplicative identity. Hindi naman mababago yung number. Basta, minultiply natin sa 1. Tama. So, 1 is the multiplicative identity. 6 times 1, 6. 5 times 1, 5. Ganon. Any number, any real number na i-multiply natin sa 1 will not change the number. Tama. Okay. Inverse. Inverse elements. Inverse kabaliktaran. So, for any real number A, exists an additive inverse negative A, such that A plus negative A is equals to 0. So, sabi dito, example, the additive inverse of 6 is negative 6. Diba? Kung ano lang yung inverse niya. Parang kabaliktaran. Parang, kapag inad mo daw yung dalawa, ang equal daw niyan ay 0. Sabi, 6 plus negative 6 equals 0. So, another example, multiplicative inverse naman. So, for any non-zero real number A, exists a multiplicative inverse of 1 over A such that A times 1 over A is equals to 1. Ito naman is, ano ba yung kabaliktaran ng multiplication? Di ba division? So, the multiplicative inverse of 2 is 1/2. So, 1 over the number, yun daw yung multiplicative inverse. Tapos, laging equal to 1 yan kapag minultiply natin sila. Diba? Dali lang. So, dyan nagtatapos ang ating discussion. Finally, diba? So, comment down below if you have any question. Thank you for listening to me. Have a great day ahead.